Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. Please subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it. Listen, man, Eddie Hearn, it's no secret that he's biased to Katie Taylor and wasn't going to be showing favoritism to Chantel Cameron, okay? So Chantel Cameron is a little bit bothered. Matter of fact, she's a lot bothered by Eddie Hearn jumping up and down, celebrating, tongue hanging out his mouth, wrapped around his head, dragging across his scalp when Katie Taylor got the victory over Chantel Cameron. Now, the problem with that is Chantel Cameron said, damn, it's like he forgot I was his fighter too. And then it took her back to that first fight when she beat Katie Taylor. She beat Katie Taylor down. Eddie Hearn was crying. And she noticed that too, but didn't think much of it. But it made her feel small on the inside to know she's fighting for a promoter that shows favoritism to fighters and was glad that she lost. And I can't blame her for feeling that way because that, it's not the exact same. That's like a child, and you got the mother or the father, and they showing favoritism to one or celebrating more. You got both of them playing the game on the same team. One shoots the basketball, scores a point. They're like, yay. The other one shoots and they're jumping up and down the stands, popcorn and shit falling out the hands, soda splashing on the goddamn person sitting next to them. It's a different type of celebration. So they'll feel it. And as an adult, you feel that too. That doesn't go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, she just feels that her and Katie Taylor have a great story together. But she said when it comes to Eddie Hearn, she doesn't know, man. Although she wants the trilogy, she just feels like, look, it's hard to go forward and work with and for someone, that has done something to you that bothers you so deeply. And I can't blame her. I can't blame her for feeling that way. She says she respects him as a promoter, man. She become undisputed underneath him. But she just feels for herself what he did was cruel and embarrassing. And she said if he had any character, he should feel that what he did was cruel and he should be embarrassed by his actions as well. That being said, Eddie Hearn, you look at what happened with Regis Prograis and Devin Haney. Very similar situation. Eddie Hearn was all 32 teeth. He was happy Devin Haney won. For Regis, a little more subdued and, he wasn't really talking about trying to rebuild him and what's next. It was Regis talking about that. Eddie Hearn just shut up and let him talk. But you can see the direction Eddie Hearn wants to go when it comes to fighters. He can't hide it. But Eddie Hearn is young too. When I say young, I'm not acting like I'm older. I'm old. I'm 48. He's got to be 40-something. Probably his early 40s. But in a sense, you're young. And he becomes friends with these guys. And he's from a different generation than me. I'm not from the TikTok era. I'm not from that bullshit. I'm not from the sense of entitlement era. So Eddie Hearn is between my era and that new generation. So I'm not surprised at some of the things that he does. A brilliant man, don't get me wrong, but I mean, he becomes very close with these people. And a lot of people to say, to be in business, you need to keep your business and not form personal relationships. That's hard to do. That's impossible. And I'm gonna tell you from 25 years of experience, man, working with people on all levels, right? When you're working with somebody day in and day out, I mean, you just can't help but form some kind of, bond with the person, especially if y'all click. Then there's the other people, you know what I mean? The cockroaches, yeah, well, I mean, you can keep that strictly business, not talk to them at all. But there are going to be some people that you click with. And it seems to be that could be Eddie Hearn's downfall. He clicks with certain people, and when he does, he can't help but be excited and happy for him, which is something he shouldn't really show. He should just remain neutral. Like Bob Arum. But Bob Arum, you got to check Bob Arum for a pulse these days, you know what I'm saying? But that being said, we'll see how it goes, the future with them. But Cameron, she just feels a kind of way, man, you know what I'm saying? But I think if they do have a trilogy, I think Cameron beats her. I think she should have beat her the second fight. Makes me wonder what the hell's going on. How do you go like Katie Taylor and get totally outclassed, outpowered, outsped, out everything in the first fight, and you come back and you have this, you found this damn fountain of endurance, this fountain of stamina, this fountain of strength, this fountain the punch resistance. You just go on whatever you found in this fountain, you start drinking it. And all of a sudden you come in a second fight, man, and you're able to do to the opponent what they did to you in the first fight. I don't care what nobody says. Maybe you outbox. Maybe you out IQ. But you shouldn't be outpowering. That's a whole nother conversation. But we'll see if the trilogy happens and if Eddie Hearn will come and apologize. But I'm sure he'll talk to you and have a conversation. But, hey, it is what it is. Damage already done. Y'all keep cool in the breeze.